Hey everybody, welcome back to your Stinkpot Shack Show here for a Tuesday night. We are in great spirits tonight because in the last hour of Fortnite I got my very first solo victory royale, and let's continue the luck as we talk about Clash of Clans Town Hall 13. We're going to play the guessing game right here on your Stinkpot Shack Show.
The Stinkpot Shack Show is filmed live before an internet audience.
So guys, like I said, the Clash of Clans Town Hall 13 right around the corner. We're probably about a month away from the Town Hall 13 reveal, so it gives us plenty of weeks to talk about what could possibly be in store. Now, I intentionally stayed away from the Clash of Clans news outlets to try, because I didn't want to cloud my mind with anything that might be confirmed. I want you guys that have been talking about Clash of Clans, been playing Clash of Clans for a long time, what would you personally like to see for Town Hall 13? And while your minds are busy, let's do a Legend League attack for Town Hall 12. I only have just a few more things to do. I'm not counting these elixir collectors and gold mines because, let's face it, once you get to Town Hall 10 and above, they really don't do a whole lot for you, and I really don't like upgrading them, so I'll save them for very last. But all I have left is 128 walls, a bomb tower, a cannon, and an archer tower. I got a few things in progress, but outside of that, not much else left to do in Town Hall 12. So we're going to start getting our things going towards Town Hall 13. Viper says you gotta have free potions. Well, little does he know, there's already free potions in the game, courtesy of the Trader Hut. So you go here, look at that, trading potion free potions. You asked for it, Viper, you got it. Free potions right there, buddy. What more could you ask for, huh? Let's take that one and let's get going. It's Town Hall 12 Legend League attack. Currently, I am got some catching up to do. I'm negative 141 trophies down. So here's how I analyze it. So the first two attacks, I'm only 2 trophies down because I got plus 21, but I lost 22. These things that really hurt are these 40 bombs. I call them 40 bombs. I don't know if anybody else does, but 40 bombs, 40 trophies gone. So I got a lot of catching up to do. A 29 hurts as well. A 27 hurts as well. So I'm playing a lot of catch up, but thankfully I've only done 2 attacks. So let's get this third one underway. Find match. Oh crap. We'll talk about our first guess for Town Hall 13 while we wait for this poison spell to get ready. So I've been playing this game since 2012. August of 2012 is when I began my journey in Clash of Clans, and lots of this stuff was not in-game. You had no clan games, you had no CWL, you didn't even have a Grand Warden or an Archer Queen. I don't believe there was an Archer Queen anyway. So, yeah, lots of stuff wasn't in-game, but as we go on, we talked about last week how the recruiting tool isn't really up to snuff, so I hope they fix that. That's my first guess. I'm not saying bring global chat back, but you cannot just let this recruiting tool rely on pictures and windows and cute little emoticons to recruit for your clan. If you've been a veteran clan leader out there for any length of time, you already know that recruiting for your clan is probably the hardest task in the game to do. So they tried to take the hardest thing to do in game and they oversimplified it. And so now it's really not usable at all. We talked about that last week, so make sure you check out my video on last week, top 5 ways on how the clan recruitment tool is a failure. But let's talk about something fun that I would like added to the game. We already know that there's rumors of a 4th hero coming. And for the Town Hall 13 itself, you guys need to be in saving mode right now. If you are going to be going to Town Hall 13 as soon as it comes out, you need to be in savings mode. That's my tip for you here tonight. everything in this list here, you need to have one of. Why do I say that? Because whatever they release in Town Hall 13, you're going to want right away. So you need a rune of gold, you need a rune of builder, or sorry, not builder, a rune of elixir, a rune of dark elixir. We just finished with the CWL, so I have my hammer of building, so I can instantly upgrade that Town Hall. Assuming that's how it's going to go, because as you know, in Builder Base 9, you couldn't just instantly get that 6th builder because of the auto hut. They had like 4 quests you had to do. So I'm thinking Town Hall 13 is going to be similar variety. They're not just going to let you hit upgrade and go, because the big reason why they don't do that anymore is because all the people that are gym friendly, the big YouTubers that have tons of money, they're already maxed Town Hall 13 the same day it comes out. So they're trying to limit that activity, and I think it's great for us casual players. So save all this stuff. So you want to have at least one of everything, which means Clan Games is on the horizon, a few weeks away. It's not even on the list yet, but it's always at the end of the month, so we're probably about 2 weeks remaining. Mosfik, Viper, Javier Rivera, welcome to the live chat session. What do you guys think is going to happen with Town Hall 13? It's the guessing game. Get your guesses in, and whoever is right, who knows what will happen. Maybe it's a prize. Maybe it's a trip to my house. Oh, that's kind of creepy. We'll figure something out. It has to be something that hasn't already been rumored. It has to be something I can't Google and see someone already has an idea for. Come up with something original. An original guess. And if it's right, I'll reward you some way, somehow, sometime, but soon. So my guess is, what would I like to see in this game? One thing I would like to see, and any high-level player will say this, I think, they probably won't launch it right away, but eventually there's going to be level 14 walls. That's inevitable now that they've announced Town Hall 13. So I would like to see the ability to upgrade walls with Dark Elixir. It's been on my list for a long time. I always wait. I get the battle pass, or what's it called? Is it? Yeah, whatever. The gold pass. Sorry, I'm still in Fortnite mode. So I always buy the gold pass, and I always wait until I have the highest perk unlocked before I buy the walls. That way, it's the cheapest possible. Without the gold pass, these walls are 4.5 million. But with the 20%, they're 4. So I have 128 walls to go, and then I'm done until Town Hall 13. So definitely would like to see Dark Elixir being added as a upgrade option. Some time ago, years ago, they gave us the ability to purchase walls with Elixir, and if you've been around long enough, that was a godsend when they gave us that ability. So I think enough time has gone by, Supercell. It's time to give us the ability for Dark Elixir as well. So, what do you got? Any guesses out there? Well, I'm going to call it a night. Good night, everyone, says David Rivera. See you later, buddy. So, there we go. And my face says Clash of Clans' original war music was on his channel. Congrats to that. I can't claim that because I wasn't streaming then, but I didn't build up the nerve to start streaming until 2017. Yeah, that's when I started streaming. It took me like 4 years to build up the courage to start streaming before I actually started streaming. So what else would I like to see? I think we're ready for our Legend League attack, and then we'll get into some more Town Hall 13 guesses. This is my army I use. 7 Electro Dragons, 14 Balloons, 2 Rage, 1 Jump, 4 Freeze, 1 Poison, Balloons in my CC, Rage in my CC, Heroes maxed. And I've been doing this Legend League for a while now. I have not fell out of Legend League since they revamped it. So I hope to stay there forever. But if you've done Legend League for any amount of time before or after the revamp, you'll know that everybody pretty much uses one of 5 base designs in Legend League. So I'm getting better at attacking these bases slowly over time. And after this, I'll show you there's one base design I can't figure out. I still haven't figured out, but let's get in attack mode. Hopefully I don't find that base design right here and right now. It's time to attack on your Stinkpot Shack Show. Legend League attack number 3 of the day. Alright, so the first thing I identify with my air attack is going to be, where the heck are those air sweepers? We got 1. We got 2. So they're facing that way. So they are, yeah, they're covering every angle I could come in at. I don't want to attack from this side because that's where all the storages are. So we're going to come in from this side here and hope for the best. Here we go, spray with our Electro Wizards on. Electro Wizards. They got a Tesla out there, not a big deal. And that, I'll put one guy out there. Now we get some other Electro Dragons in here. Let's send in our siege machine after that Elixir storage. And the thing about these Legend League attacks is, guys, is trying to muster enough patience. Hold off your main army as long as you can to see how it's going to shape up. This is how I usually start my attack. I get those 2 rage out, and then I kind of see where I need to go. Okay, they're pushing that army, so I need to freeze that. Freeze the multi-inferno as well. And looks like we're going to need to put a jump spell there. Now my queen can go in. We're going to need to poison that. And let's get our last rage out there. That frozen one more time. So far so good. Barbarian King's going down. Archer Queen's going to the middle. So now we can use the Eternal Tome right there. And so far this is going to be a decent attack save. That freeze for an opportune time. There we go. Froze some of those defenses for the Archer Queen. Can stay out of trouble as long as possible, but the Grand Warden is just zapping her to death. So that's pretty much where this one's going to end. We might get 70%. No, we're not. We're 65. Decent attack. It's going to be about 19 trophies worth. 21. I'll take it. Anytime I can get into 20s, I'm happy. Anytime I can get a 2-star, I'm happy. But, Town Hall 13 coming up. More guesses. This is the attack I do not do well at. You can tell by the 0-star. This base here, I have trouble with. I typically want to attack from the bottom, but on this base, they put all the storages at the bottom, so I couldn't do that. So here, the only way, what I've tried to do is I try to start from this corner. What I need to start doing is just go from this side, just like I did on the last attack. I'll show you why. So Town Hall 13 guesses. Dark Elixir walls, definitely need them. You also need something. They need to change one core thing about the game. Currently you have Clan War Leagues go on, and then, or sorry, at the end of every Gold Pass season, it goes right into a Clan War League. You have like 1.5 days. So you have all of this loot from the season, and then you gotta go right into Clan War League. So you don't really have a whole lot of time to upgrade heroes or anything unless you're a saver and have those books or hammers ready. So that's one thing I would like to see changed about the balance in December, is somehow reorder the arrangement of that. Give us a little more grace period after the season to spend that loot. Now, me being in a Legend League attack, it's not horrible because I don't lose any loot. But outside of that, definitely needs to happen. So I want to see a new troop. I think that's going to be rumored. If we look at the troops right now, let's go and look at them. Where's my research? I don't know. There it is. So they got one extra slot here, so it's going to get filled. Is it going to be a new siege thing? I don't know. But what I would like to see, this is my guess for Town Hall 13, is the ability to have a second research. Because let's face it, this is the only building in the game that you can only do one at a time. Barracks, you can upgrade one, and you still survive. This is the only building, and not to mention the only building, it is the longest building to upgrade troops. Like Town Hall 12, if you want to upgrade these without a gold pass, it's going to be 14 days. So to get through all these troops, it probably, I mean, let's do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12. 24. And 35. So this is just quick math here. To upgrade 35 things on a 14-day schedule, it's 490 days to get through all. That is a ton of days to waste on this game when it's the only option you have. You gotta wait. Now, maybe that's why they added all this CWL rewards. So maybe they're saying, but you got all this, you got all that. But this new research potion is crap. It needs to be more potent. 1 hour of 14 days isn't taking off a whole lot of time. So you'd have to burn all 5 of them to have a decent chunk of time taken off of this. So, yeah. They definitely need to make the research potion more potent. They definitely need to make researching, like they could very easily say, okay, you can research 1 elixir and 1 dark elixir troop at the same time. They need to give more than just 1 upgrade at a time. Or just do 1 of each. You can upgrade 1 siege, 1 dark, and 1 regular elixir all at the same time. That may be asking for way too much, but you definitely need the ability to research more than 1. Now, the lots of things that I'm talking about for these Town Hall 13 guesses, more improvement. Something brand new. Let's try and think of something brand new that needs to be in this game. Walls. Town Hall 14 wall. Make it a damage over time wall. See how you have all these animations in the walls? Coursing electricity. Well, how about they actually shock or stun? That's what I would like to see. That's my guess. Shock or stun abilities. Damage over time walls. Just like in Builder Base with that volcano thing, and I'll show you what I'm talking about right now, actually. So I will stop stuttering. Plop it down, plop it down, plop it down. I just spammed all my abilities right there. There's a volcano. Yeah, right here. No, that's the first. Of course this base wouldn't have one. Of course it would. But you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like a lava shooter, and it lands on a patch of grass, and anything that runs into that patch of grass will have fire damage over time as long as it remains in it. Similar to how the poison spell works. They need that with walls. So if something is like attacking a wall for more than a second, it slowly ticks some damage. Now, of course, the flying troops should be immune to that. But, you know, because another good reason why this is needed in game is because when they started adding hog riders, they started adding more flying troops. You know, once upon a time in Clash of Clans world, the freaking walls were the best defense in the game, and everybody said upgrade your walls, upgrade your walls. But now there's so many ways, especially with a miner, to get away from it that you don't really, the walls isn't as potent as it needs to be. So give some damage over time ability, make that wall potent again, because I'm a big proponent of wall upgrades. I pride myself on having the most walls upgraded in my clan. So there we go. We're having a war tonight. If you're interested in Clash of Clans, if you're interested in Late for Supper, our clan, let me know. Because we're always recruiting until we fill back up to 50. We've got about 11 spots open now. But we only want the best. We only want the most active players. The players that will try in war and not try to sabotage their team. Recruiting is harder in game than it was a week ago or 2 weeks ago. So I'm recruiting on my channel now. So if you're interested if you're truly interested, let me know. You can join our Discord to get in touch with me. Here is the link for our Discord. Let me know if you want to interested in joining our clan. And you got to mention that you came from our stream late for supper, Stinkpot Shack Show, so I won't think you're just some random dude spamming me. Ghost Games, welcome to the Stinkpot Shack Show. What is up, my friend? Good to have you here on the show. What is your... Do you have any guesses for Town Hall 13 guesses? I've guessed wall damage over time walls. I've guessed give us the ability to research more than one thing at a time. They added the Hog Glider to Builder Base. So but right now I'm specifically talking about the main home village. Now I'm gonna try to think of a defense. Let me guess a defense that is not in game. It's not an upgrade. It's just a brand new defense. So we have Inferno. We have Teslas. Everything that's popping in my head is something that's improving upon something that's already there. Like, I think a good counter to Electro Dragon is have, you know, how the Electro Dragons use Chain Lightning. We'll have a Chain Lightning Tesla. But I'm trying to think of something truly original. And I got nothing. But I'm reminded of that teaser video they did where they kept putting question marks around the builder. It'd be nice if they could incorporate the builder into a defense. That would be nice, but again, that's not original. That's just upgrading on an existing item. So yeah, I don't got anything for you guys. I'm usually on top of my head, but yeah, I don't got nothing. So let's go ahead and get our next army ready. You guys are interested in war? We got a Town Hall 10 and under only war about to start here in 1 hour. Only Town Hall 9s and 10s and some 8s are in here. Is that a 7 maybe? But we just finished up with Clan War League, and we only take our best players into that one. So that's why I'm having this war now, because some of the lowers, they don't get an opportunity to be in Clan War Leagues because they're not high enough. So I try to have a war for them so they can feel some love. And I really wish I could think of something, but I can't. Here's my couple attacks ago. I'll just let that play. You guys can see. If you guys have any questions about Clash of Clans, about what's coming up in Town Hall 13, let me know. Be sure to answer them to the best of my ability. Last week, like I said, we talked about how the recruiting tool is sucking right now, not really helping us recruit. So this E-Dragon attack that you see me use is what I've been using for months now. It's one the only army I have found that I can consistently 2-star in, and for allegedly definitely want to be consistent. I just got max level witches, so after this we're gonna go create a new army. Maybe next week I'll be able to show you some success with it. Hopefully I'm gonna practice with it this week and see if I can't get anything going. But we're talking about Town Hall 13 guessing game. What do you guys think? You guys come up with an original guess that is not out there on the Google Earth, the Google Net, Google whatever. I want a truly original idea. If you can guess that and it goes into the game, I'll reward you. So, that's my gift to you. Since that's really difficult to pull off, I'll make the reward worth your while. So this is 2 attacks ago. I got pretty good at that one. Anytime I can get close to 70%, I'm happy. Anytime I can 2-star, I'm happy. Even though a 2-star 50% isn't really that good on trophies. It's like 12 to 14 trophies. So let's go make a brand new army now. Quick train. Oh, there's the Halloween. I didn't do anything there. Let's edit that. Get this sucker out. So we're going to take witches this time. I'm gonna go mass ice golem, mass witch, I think. See how that works. Pick some bowlers. That's 9 of them, and then the rest. We need some wizards in there as well. Something to combat the air. Let's take some wizzies. Then wizards and the rest bowlers. Sounds like a plan to me. Boom! That's going to be what we're going to try next week. With witches, I'm going to need some healers. So I want to take 4. I'm going to take 4 only because I have a season challenge for it. I think it said 4. Let's take a look. Save that for now. What did that one say? Oh, no. 2 healing spells. When 4, but that's where I got the 4 from. So let me go back and change that to 2. Which makes me happier because I want to take jump and rage and all that fun stuff as well. And we'll take a poison. We'll drop a rage and ask for a rage in our CC. That way we can take 2 freeze spells. Freeze frame! So let's rename that to Legend League Practice. I don't think it'll let me fit all that, but yeah. I'll just put LL Practice for short. And we'll get to practice in that this week. And we'll showcase that next week on the show. And see, but yeah, guys, we're playing the guessing game for Town Hall 13. Lots of fun here. My builder base. Anything on the builder base side? They probably won't add a whole lot on the builder base for builder base 9 because they just upgraded that not too long ago. So I bet the December update is going to be all about the home village here. We don't really need more dark stuff. Do you have art? Ooh, one thing I would like to see in game as a defense. This is a brand new idea. I've always been in love with the franchise Age of Empires. That's RTS games from forever ago. So a trebuchet as a siege weapon defense. Put that in game. It's like a catapult, but better. So it would complement the mortar type of defense. That would be something I would like to see in game. It's a wooden catapult structure. They could actually make it long ways. So you see here, there's 8 2x4. They can make it 3x2 blocks. So it takes 2 more blocks longer than the air sweeper does. That could be, because they don't have anything in game that is that exact rectangle shape. Everything is 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, but nothing is 3x3. So that's my guess. Add a trebuchet siege weapon, and they kind of did that with the Eagle Artillery, because the Eagle Artillery is pretty much capable. See the big circle? It can hit anything on the village. So your trebuchet would be a, obviously a shorter ranged weapon than that. But that's my guess. Trebuchet. Put it in the game, Supercell. Make me a happy camper. I finally came up with something I'm happy with. So there you have it. Now, do we have an army building? We have an army building. So that's going to do it for us here tonight, guys. We are 3 attacks into our 8 for the night. Got 120 to make up, so I got 5 attacks. What's the math on that? 5 and a 2, and it's a 2 and the 2. So I got to average 24 trophies. That's a tall order. I got to average 24 trophies, and I haven't averaged 20. Look, that's pretty consistent there. 21, 21, 21. If I 21 bomb it the rest of the way, I'll be happy with that. That'll put me only, 15 trophies down or whatever. So I'll be happy with that. But I don't think I'm going to be able to match it tonight. So come on back here Thursday night. If you are not familiar with my schedule, it's every Tuesday, every Thursday, starting at 6:30 p.m. Central with Fortnite. We had a Victory Royale. I'm going to get that footage together and release it in its own highlight reel later this week. But Tuesday and Thursday, Fortnite, Clash of Clans, come on back. We will be here. I am Stinkpot. This has been your Stinkpot Shack Show. Have a good night, everybody. Big thanks to Ghost Games, AJ, Mossfeek, David Rivera, Viper, for all hanging out with me here tonight on our Clash of Clans stream. We will see you Thursday for Fortnite, 6:30 p.m. Central. We're stinking up your home on Thursday. Peace. No, really leave. You really hit end stream, Stinkpot. Hit it.